News, this article, Turkey has canceled an annual joint Air Force drill that was to have taken place this week because it opposed Israeli participation. The Israeli military said in the latest sign of deteriorating relations between the two countries. Now, Turkey, a secular country ruled by an Islamic-oriented party, had long been Israel's best friend in the Muslim world. But ties have cooled sharply over Turkish Prime Minister Recep Tayyip Erdogan's sharp criticism of Israel's winter war in the Gaza Strip. That's the one last December and January. The Israeli Air Force recently concluded its preparations for the drill, but several days ago the Israeli Defense Forces were informed that it would not be invited to take part in the exercise this year. The Israeli military said that the drill was delayed indefinitely because of Turkey's decision to change the composition of the participants and not allow the Israeli Air Force to take part. The exercise was to have been the sixth annual maneuver of this kind. The IDF said the exercise was to have also included United States, Italian, and NATO forces. Now, what's so important about that? Turkey has been Israel's friend, but now Turkey is warming up to Iran and turning against Israel. The House of Togarmah, which has commonly been believed is Turkey, has to fit as a puzzle into the place so that the battle of Gog and Magog can take place. And for years, we've scratched our heads and wondered, why is Turkey included in that battle of Gog and Magog when Turkey is a friend of Israel? Well, our assessment back then is one day Turkey will turn against Israel. It looks like that day has come. Here's an email we received. I'm a regular subscriber to Prophecy in the News magazine. I was wondering if you're planning to put the Book of Enoch in book form. I'd like to buy several for my family members. I really look forward to each installment of the Book of Enoch since its beginning. I would like a copy for myself as well. I think buying the magazines for the year for each of them might be a little overwhelming. Thank you, and God bless you in your ministry. Yes, that's one of the reasons why we continue each month to put an article on in chronological sequence on the Book of Enoch in the magazine. Because when it's over, I hope to take all of these articles and put them into a book and offer the book to you. That's one of the main reasons why we continue with our studies in the Book of Enoch. Now, not all of Enoch is authentic. Some of it has been corrupted and by, I guess, Jewish scholars in the early years, especially in the 2nd century BC, during the days of the Maccabees. But that is not to discount all of the Book of Enoch. The Book of Enoch seems to have some really good and nifty parts to it. And we want to bring those parts to you, our friends. One of the main reasons, of course, is that the Book of Enoch opens with, hello to all you folks living in the tribulation period. One of these days the Lord cometh with 10,000s of his saints. That's all in chapter 1, the opening chapter of the Book of Enoch. And of course, we know that Jude quoted from that chapter in the Bible. So, since Jude was targeted for the tribulation period, I think it's time that we publish it, with our commentary, of course, to help you to muddle your way through the maze to see what is authentic and what is probably corrupted text. Well, here's another email. Dear Mr. Church, the man writing the email concerning the legitimate use of the Book of Enoch presented his point of view in a most professional, responsible, and respectful manner. I'm sure this book can be read alongside with scriptures for the historical content and additional information. I can understand his concern about this. I can understand how sincere Christians may not be comfortable with the book. In my opinion, your response could have included additional sympathetic introspection and concern for his mindset. His comments were sincere and well-intentioned. You're right. I've been beating myself up over that response. It was last Thursday on our webcast, and by Friday morning I called and asked our webmaster to take that part out. Didn't get done until Sunday, but nevertheless, my intention was not to be unkind. I don't mean to be unkind, and so I want to apologize for my my unkind response. Okay, I beat myself up far more than I beat him up over this, and so I apologize and I ask for your forgiveness. Okay, I would like to always be kind. Sometimes, I guess my old codgerness creeps in. I'd like to say this because I'm getting old. I'm getting cranky, but I'm afraid there is no excuse for that kind of attitude. So, you're right. I beat myself up over it for days, and I'm sorry. Well, I want you to know that Jesus is coming one of these days, and we're all preparing for that wonderful, glorious day when we hear the shout and the trumpet sound. So, keep looking up. I'm J.R. Church. We'll see you again tomorrow with our webcast.